In Revelation 3:10, we read one of the most wonderful rapture promises in the Bible. Because you have kept the word of my patience, I also will keep you from the hour of trial coming upon all the world to try them which dwell upon the earth. Now, one explanatory note will help you wrap your mind around what this verse is trying to say. And that is the fact that the phrase word of my patience means deposit of my patience. The Greek word logos here is being used in its business and legal sense of a deposit for safekeeping or for investment. The Lord gave us a lifetime and gifts to use for Him down here in this ungodly world during the time of His patience, that is, during the time of His grace. And He expects to receive some interest, if not a great investment return, on this deposit. This is simply a matter of stewardship. Now, if the concept of deposit of my patience seems awkward to you, go ahead and feel free to think along the lines of the matter of my patience. Now, we're going to make three observations in this verse because there's three parts. We see faith, because you kept the matter of my patience. We see reward, I also will keep you from the hour of trial. And we see judgment, the hour of trial which shall come upon all the world to try those that dwell upon the earth. Let's start with judgment. The hour of trial which shall come upon all the world to try those that dwell upon the earth. Now, this means, believe it or not, exactly what it says. There is a time of trial coming upon the entire planet, all the world. Now, the purpose of this time is to try those who are the earth dwellers. Earth dwellers here is synonymous with the ungodly, the unbelievers, and the unrighteous. It just focuses on them from the perspective of their focus is here on earth and not in things above. This is the end times judgment of God upon the entire world. Now let's take on the reward. Not everyone on the planet has to go through this hour of trial, this hour of judgment. There is a promise of deliverance that has been given to an entire class of human beings. Notice the words, I will keep you from the hour of trial. Keep from, folks, means keep from. Keep from does not mean keep through or keep while in. This is basic grammar, this is basic Greek, this is basic English. Now, this hour of trial comes upon the entire planet. So the only way to be kept from this hour is to be removed from the planet before the hour starts. Again, this is just basic logic. Now let's take up faith. So why are some delivered from this hour? Well, the answer is found in the line, because you have kept the matter of my patience. Now, the explanation of this is actually rather simple. It just means because you faithfully managed and invested the lifetime gifts and opportunities that I gave to you to manage in this ungodly world. The essence is because you followed the rejected, crucified Messiah in this God-hating world that crucified the Messiah. Now, note, this is not a matter of dead works or religious works or good works. This is simply a matter of faith. And this is faith seen from the evidence of the outworking of faith. Now, not all manage their stewardship with the same degree of success or gain. And that's okay. They don't manage their life or their time or their gifts or their opportunities to the same degree or in the same way. But folks, all believers will have an investment return. Now, folks, don't fret about what you fear or think is going to be the smallness of your return. We are all, according to the scriptures, unprofitable servants. We're all unprofitable stewards. The Lord's not a harsh taskmaster. He doesn't demand that we give him fivefold or twofold returns. Not to mention, he doesn't demand that we give him 100-fold or 60-fold or 50-fold or 30-fold returns. The fact is, he said in the parable of the coins in Matthew, or the parable of the talents in Matthew 25, that if they hadn't actually wisely invested that talent, but just less wisely, not unwisely, but less wisely, gave it to the bank to gain a little interest on it, he would have been happy. There wouldn't have been an issue. So if you look at your life and you look at a whole train wreck of your past where you made a lot of mistakes and did a lot of stupid things, and maybe you're still struggling in some ways right now, but you are on the path of following the Lord Jesus, however imperfectly, take heart. Don't worry about the past. Worry about the present and the future. In fact, don't even worry about the present and the future. Just focus on the present and the future. And do what you can. But stay encouraged, because the Lord said you are not going to lose your reward if you so much as gave a cup of water to someone else in the name of a prophet. So there you have Revelation 3:10 summed up in a nutshell. We see the faith, we see the reward, we see the judgment that's coming, and we see the Lord's gracious reception of his believers and their investment returns, even when they look at their own investment efforts and feel discouraged or broken or worthless. Eyes wide open, brain engaged, heart on fire. We'll see you next time.